Hello, my name is Oleg Gotynyan. I am Development Director, World of Warplanes, and you are watching Platform32.
Tank beats Ghost. Tank beats Hunter. Tank beats everything. But does it beat planes? Let's find out. World of Tanks is one of the biggest free-to-play games in the Western world, if not the biggest. So news of a follow-up game called World of Warplanes has obviously been met with excitement from the game's huge number of dedicated fans. But maybe you've never played World of Tanks, or have never even heard of World of Warplanes. Well, here's Oleg Gotynyan from Wargaming.net to give you a world of info.
World of Warplanes is MMO game. It's an MMO game about warplanes from period of time 1930-1950. It's team-based session MMO games, similar to World of Tanks by idea and conception, but this is a game about warplanes, about very fast dynamic machine in the air. And in our game we have a lot of classes of machines, a lot of nations presented, a lot of planes, several game modes, which part of them are already implemented, part of them are being developed for now. So we are on closed beta stage, and we have thousands of people playing in our game, and we have more than 1 million people who applied to take part in closed beta stage, and we added more and more people to our game.
So, will existing players of World of Tanks be able to pick up and play this game easily and feel right at home, or is World of Warplanes going to cater to a brand new audience?
I guess both answers are right, and first of all, players who like World of Tanks, of course, they are very interesting, should be very interesting to see the game, new game from Wargaming, new game, the same genre, like MMO session about machines, but machines in the air. And but this game has a little bit other strategy and a little bit another dynamic. Like World of Tanks tanks are slow machine and on the ground. Planes are machines which are always in the air, always moving, much more dynamic, much more faster, and much more action. So some people who never played in World of Tanks definitely will play in World of Warplanes, because this is a dynamic game, and some people will play in both games.
Could you explain to my viewers a little bit about the RPG and customization elements of the game?
Our idea of RPG elements is very similar to the same in World of Tanks. So idea is that we put new models into machines, like new airbase, new engine, new guns and bombs or some rockets and so on. First of all, we put all these models on historical base, so it's possible to put on the machine only models which existed for that kind of machine and for that kind of airplane. And secondly, you put new models onto your airplanes, and finally you will develop and research the airplanes of the new level, which can be purchased, and then you start to develop the next level and next by next.
Can you give us a brief overview of the game modes which will be available for all us wannabe dogfighters when the beta launches to the public?
Currently we implemented the main game mode, which is called superiority game mode, and the main idea there that you can take part in dogfighting in the middle of map, or you can take part in some ground object destroying. All this stuff, like destroying machines or ground objects, will give you some score points, not you but your team, and some experience points to you. And finally, the team who dominates in the air most time and has higher scores than other team most time finally will win. So two ways to win: or dominate in the air, or destroying all aircraft of the enemy team.
Every dogfighting game needs cool maps to fly over. How many maps will be available on launch of the beta?
We have 5 maps in our game. One of them is for tutorial, and now we are working on several new ones. And I really like our map from the design point of view. We spent a lot of time to make them nicer. So all of them are inspired by real locations, and we put a new map into the game to make the game like different visual style looking, like desert map, ocean map, national park map, and so on. So that's the main idea. And some of them very similar to some historical places where aircraft battles happened.
I managed to get to see Oleg play some of the game in its closed beta form, and I have to say it's looking fantastic. There is a massive amount of customization available, and the planes seem to handle really well, with each different type having a unique feel. And that's just plain awesome! See what I did there? Hey Oleg, if like me, one of my viewers really wanted to get in on the action early, how would they do it?
In order to start playing our game now, you need to apply for closed beta stage. Just go to our site, worldofwarplanes.com, and then register and wait for some time, and we will put into the game. And many of game industry related titles share invitation code for our game. So it's not hard work to be part of our huge beta testing team.
Brilliant! And finally, do you have any idea when the game will be open to the public?
No, but we have conditions. We have a lot of features should be implemented before we start open beta. We draw a lot of attention of our beta testers' feedback, and then based on when we complete the feature list, when we get positive feedback, so okay guys, we are ready, so we will announce open beta.
Excellent, thanks Oleg. Now I'm very glad that the guys at Wargaming.net are taking their sweet time with the game and not rushing it out. They have a lot to live up to with the success of World of Tanks, but from what I've seen so far, World of Warplanes is set to soar and make just as much of an impact as its ground-based brother. Thank heavens for that.